Hey guys, what is up? Mike here, Laker Talk. Lots of good stuff to talk about today. We got Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram, D'Angelo Russell, and Luke Walton. As I record this, or as I post this to YouTube, Lakers should be formally introducing Luke Walton right now, around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So shout out to Luke Walton. I'll try to catch that on replay later on Time Warner Cable. So I'll have more on Luke Walton and his system in another video. We'll talk about that later. But let's talk about Ben Simmons. So I was checking Twitter earlier today. Report comes out, story comes out that Ben Simmons worked out for the Sixers, and then shortly after that, report comes out that the Sixers actually formally mentioned to Ben Simmons that he will be getting picked, #1 overall. None of this is surprising to me. The fact that he's working out with them kind of told me that he mentioned, or that the Sixers actually, basically told him that he will be the #1 pick. I think at Game 6, when Sixers flew down to Cleveland and met with him after dinner and all that, they basically were there to tell him that, hey, you know what, you're going to be our #1 pick. We're going to pick you. So come down to the facilities, get acclimated with the people there, introduce yourself to the staff, and get started with the facilities and get a feel for what it's going to be like. And that's essentially what you got in Ben Simmons going to Philly and working out for them this morning. And the story comes out that they told him that he's going to be #1 pick. So that solidifies and guarantees, in my opinion, that it's only formality at this point that we're going to get Brandon Ingram. All right, so I'm super happy about that. I'm excited. Go watch Brandon Ingram's videos. Go watch his highlights. Go watch his skills and learn more about him. The more you watch these videos, the more you watch the YouTube videos and all these documentaries on Brandon Ingram, the more you fall in love with this guy. I was chatting with some folks on Twitter today. I compare him, and we're doing some comparisons. I compare him like a mix between Kevin Durant and the Greek Freak. Kevin Durant in a sense that his shooting and scoring ability, the Greek Freak in a sense that you have this freakish athlete, this freakish body style, like 7'3" wingspan. Brandon Ingram's obviously 6'9", and he's only 18 and he's still growing. Apparently he says that he's been growing 2 inches each year since his freshman year. So he could potentially grow up to be 6'11" or so. And if you look at Brandon Ingram's dad, his dad is built like a old school cowboy offensive lineman, right? So he has his DNA in him. At some point he's going to start taking this, he's going to start filling in and gaining more weight. So obviously Brandon Ingram's a little light right now, but he's going to gain more weight and fill in just fine. But basically we're getting a special athlete, some freakish 6'9" wing, athletic, that can shoot the rock, that can score. One of the biggest needs for the Lakers over the last several years. All right, so we're getting that come Thursday. A lot of people still threw out the possibility of us passing on Brandon Ingram. I'm not even entertaining those thoughts anymore. That's how dumb it is. There is no way. Lakers are locked in on Brandon Ingram. End of story. D'Angelo Russell in the news. Came out with the Foot Locker commercial. Very funny Foot Locker commercial where he's kind of making fun of his video thing. Ben Simmons asked some questions about, hey, now that I'm in the league, what should I worry about? D'Angelo Russell said, hey, you got your phone? He gives him his phone and he throws his phone out the window into the water in the pool or whatever. And very funny. Basically, D'Angelo Russell is cracking, making fun of himself, making light of the scandal that came out last year. And I love that about D'Angelo Russell, the fact that he has a sense of humor, the fact that he's not so tight with this situation, the fact that he can kind of let it go. The quicker you can make fun of yourself, the quicker you can make light of a situation, the faster you can move on from it. So that right there shows maturity. I love that about D'Angelo. That's good for him, that's good for us, and that's good for everybody else that's still knocking him for this incident, right? There's no more elephant in the room. There's no mystique. There's no taboo about this whole situation. He's mentioned it. He's sorry for it. He's making light of it, and we're moving on. I love that about D'Angelo. That's great for him, the Laker franchise, and all us fans. Also, was listening to the radio. There's still some people hitting me up on Twitter, hitting me up in comments and stuff like that, and on the radio, saying some dumb stuff about the Lakers still potentially trading D'Angelo Russell for a 5th pick or a 4th pick or whatever, so that we can get a Buddy Hield or a Chris Dunn. Listen, first off, I believe the Lakers did Rob Pelinka, Buddy Hield's agent, a favor, just, you know, to work him out, because Rob Pelinka is Kobe's agent, right? And he's Buddy Hield's agent as well. And so the Lakers, in my opinion, did him a favor by working Buddy Hield out, okay? But so I don't think Buddy Hield is actually any on the radar to be picked over Brandon Ingram or to be the Lakers point guard going forward, or Chris Dunn. Listen, you look at Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield spent 4 years at Oklahoma. Chris Dunn spent 4 years at Providence, okay? Look at their rookie stats, their freshman stats. Buddy Hield averaged 7 points in Oklahoma. Chris Dunn averaged 5 points at Providence, okay? D'Angelo Russell balled out at Ohio State, okay? And then his sophomore year potentially as a collegiate athlete, he averaged almost 14 points for the Lakers, scored 39 points in an NBA game, okay? This will be his junior year in college right now, D'Angelo Russell, that is. And so when you look at D'Angelo Russell, where he is right now, he would be his junior year in college, okay, compared to Chris Dunn and Buddy Hield. There is not even a comparison. They shouldn't be on the same page in terms of potential and all-star capability or superstar potential. D'Angelo Russell is on another level compared to those guys. Mitch Kupchak knows this. Fans who know D'Angelo knows this. So why people keep bringing up the fact that we could potentially trade D'Angelo Russell for a Chris Dunn? It's like, no. Think of D'Angelo Russell 2 years from now. That would be equivalent to what you're getting right now in Chris Dunn and Buddy Hield. I mean, come on, are you kidding me? D'Angelo Russell 2 years from now potentially is an all-star. All right, an NBA all-star. All right, so don't even come to me. I'm not entertaining those thoughts. Those are dumb thoughts. Lakers will not trade D'Angelo Russell to get a pick like a Chris Dunn or a Buddy Hield. Okay, no, D'Angelo Russell is better than those guys at this very moment right now. So it doesn't even make any sense. I'm not entertaining those thoughts anymore. So don't come at me with those thoughts or questions. Anyway, hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. 2 more days left to the draft. We'll see what's going on tomorrow, but I'm very excited to see the draft and make it official that we'll be drafting Brandon Ingram. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Follow me on Twitter, guys, at Mike Sports LA. We'll talk soon. Peace.